Hello, everybody. So this is part 3, and probably not the final, but final for now on the Boss Dr. Rhythm DR3 drum machine / bass player, and in my case, going to be my backup band. So today we're going to talk about the song section. So if you muddled your way through last week's 40 minutes, over 40 minutes, around 40 minutes video on patterns and styles and all that. Today we are going to go to what a lot of people have been waiting for, which is the song part of it all. So let's switch over to my Boss Rhythm. I'm still running it on batteries. I have the same batteries that I put in. These are rechargeables. I buy rechargeables simply because I like the ability to recharge them and then just reuse them. I don't like to toss them out all the time. That's my personal preference. I even have rechargeable 9 volts. My voice is better. If I crack, I'm sorry. I can feel it coming on, so I'm just hoping I don't. And I'm going to try to stop myself from coughing. So let's talk about this now. So when you turn on, you're in manual. We're going to switch over to song, which is the third button in the mode. Now, as you can see, it's already on song number 5. I have a bunch of songs in here. Roses, which I actually used this machine to do the drums and the bass, well, the synth bass on it. Premonition, I just recently made, well, I redid it again because I didn't like the way it was. Fred is Dead, I was just for fun, gonna try stuff. I Saw the Light, which I do which is the Hank Williams Sr. song. I Don't Care is on here. I have Just for a Kiss, which is another song that I recorded with for my dear friend and the MPF Project, which I'm also going to be doing open mics with. And so I have 6 songs in here right now. Chances are Fred is Dead will not go past this. I have to take a look at what I have in there. I might just have drums. I have no idea. So we're going to worry about I Don't Care. Now, as I've said before, you don't have to go as deep as I do, but I do recommend that if you are going to do a song and you have your patterns worked out, that you actually sit down and just write down, this pattern, this pattern, this pattern, this pattern, this pattern, this pattern. Just do it that way. Now, I'm doing it on sheets of paper. So this I printed out from MuseScore on sheets of paper. Now, if you look at this, it's smudged here because this is the eraser I use. It sucks. So it's more or less smudged. But I put in here, I've worked out what's getting played where. So let's start by we want to do the song. So same as with doing patterns, you hit step record, and then here we are. So it says, now the way this works is you need to know what style you're using. U003 for me is a fill style. I have it listed as a fill. I'm going to take my arms are getting warm. Just sorry about this. So it's a fill style. It's not the actual song style. So I can show you that. So we'll just step out again for a second. And if I go back to here, so you got the P ones, which are the preset ones. And then you go up to 100 and you have your user ones. So what you're looking at there is you're looking at the style that you're using. So in this case, U001 is Roses. 2 is Premonition. 3 I have listed as fills. And this I've kind of designated as my 1, 2, 3, 4 at the beginning. So the intro on this is just that. So as and that verse A is a kind of a separate fill that I used for Premonition. I just have it in there. I am actually going to use verse C on the fills side for this, but we'll talk about that when I get there. So yeah, so that's what I have. So then the main song is on U06 or U006. So what I've done, and I will go back to the song now. So we'll go switch the song, go back to step record. So what I've done is, you can see it here. I put U003 intro 2 bars, because that's what this is. Because it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then that's the intro. That's more or less just for me to get my timing down. So that's what it does there. So that's why you see here U003 is a style, because it's a fill, and I'm using the intro. So, and the intro is lit. Now, that's how you work this. So what you want to do is, if I wanted to change this, I could just go and switch it to U006 intro, and then I hit enter. So if I hit enter on this, so U003, I hit enter. It now, you can see it's now bumped me. So what we're looking at here is bar 0. We're looking at bar 3, and it says intro, and the style is 006. And that, so the way this works, so this would be bar 1, but now it's bar 3. It's still on the printout, it's still bar 1. I should when I do this, I should actually just do that, and then I won't have to do math in my head all the time. So we're looking at this now. So we're starting here at 3. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So the intro is 2 bars. As you can see, I have it listed as 2 bars. And oh no, sorry, I made a mistake there. So scratch that off. So yeah, so I made some mistakes as I wrote this out. So it's 4 bars. So it'd be da 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 da. So now if I look at that, so the next one here, it says 5 plus 2 is 7. So there it says bar 3. So then I want that intro, so I hit enter. So now it says 003 verse C on the 7th bar. And that is because here, so this is the 7th bar, 003 verse C, because it changes, goes da da da. It's still da 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 da. And then, as you can see, there's also, if you've ever read drum sheet music, so it's hi-hat, snare, hi-hat, and then just like a roll, bada 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 bada. So that's what it's going to do in that one. And then next one after that is back to U003 verse A. So if you want, like I said, if you want to change what your style is on, you just use your little value thing here. I want a U3 because that's what I'm using. And then if I hit enter, there we go. So now verse A, which in this case is bum, 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 bum. And I'll have to show it to you on 2 pages. So bum, bum. And that takes the whole top. Bum, bum. And then it does it again. Bum, bum. Now this here is different though. See, as you can see, it's verse A. Bum, bum. And then bum, bum, ba, bum. And that's fill A. So on the screen, so we're still on verse A. So it's showing we're on the 9th bar. So that would be, that's not here. That would be the one pass on the other side of the page, which is the 7th bar, because we have to subtract 2 from it. Sorry. And then we're hitting verse 1 here. But before we hit verse 1, we're going to put in a little fill here. So it's a little different. So when we go to the next one, so hit enter on that one. So now you see it's got verse A, fill A. Now, I'm trying to remember how I did that. I don't think I hit fill A here. No. Yes. Okay, so I did hit fill A here. Did I hit on the next one? I'm trying to remember. I think this is, yeah, I think because this is verse A, and then after it will, and then, so start with verse A, switch to fill A. So what it did in this case was it went, and as you can see, this is another thing you need to remember. So remember what fills do is verse A is actually 2 bars, but I'm putting the fill in, so So it's subtracting a bar from it, and it's saying the last bar in this verse is now going to be this fill. So what happens is, so it's, as you can see, we're at bar 11, and if I hit fill A, it does not change it at all. And even if I hit enter, so if I hit enter here, so it goes to 13, let's go back one, and then I'll do it again without fill A, hit enter, and as you can see, it still goes to 13, but I want it with the fill. So what that does is, that then goes ba-ba-bum, so it's like kind of like just a walk up on the bass. Well, it's ba-ba-bum, bum, and then it's in verse A again. So as you can see here, it's just straight verse A, nothing. But every second one, there's the second one after that, which is this one. It has the fill in there. And so, yeah, and then there's a verse A again. So we're on page 3 now of the sheets. So if you look at page 3, I got it going, it's going verse A from here, verse A to the end of here. And then we switch to verse B. And verse B, the first one is actually going to be a fill because I say, all that I can say is I don't care, bada, 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 bada. And then I want the drums. So then verse A, so hit enter again. You don't have to hit enter. If you've already got it tracked, you can just go use the back and forth cursors. That'll work too. So here you can see it's got verse B and then fill B. And so hit enter again because we're good. We're on the 19th minus 2, so 17th. So we are working this one here. That's why I love doing it this way, because I can see the bars here and I can say, okay, yes, I am exactly where I'm supposed to be. So then hit enter, and then we're at 21. So 17, 18, 19 plus 2, 21. So our pre-chorus here, which is verse B all the way through. As you can see, there's no difference, and this is just a straight dum 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 dum. So straight through. Now we're on page 4. Yeah, we're on page 4. So then verse B, fill C. So verse B, fill C. So then next one I go over, you can see verse B, fill C. And what's the difference? I have no idea why I did that. Let's look at the other fill just for a second. Oh yeah, because see it's got the verse, it's got the hi-hat, it's got the hi-hats going with it, and there's no difference on the bass line, just on that, really, if you look. So that's why I'm using a fill C, and then it goes into verse C, which is I don't care, which is the only in this song, it's the only one that actually uses the maximum number of measures or number of bars, however you want to talk about it here, where it's going from, it's doing all 4. So I don't care, and then it goes from a low C to an octave G. So, because I think that's a G. Let me look here. Yep, that's a G. So it goes from a low C, see there, to a G. Now, as you can see, I have it going as a tie, or as a slur. Technically, I am sliding up to there when I play it a lot. When I play it on the bass, I'm sliding up there. Can't do it on this, but either way, I just have it in there as that's what I'm doing. And then we go to, that's a D or is that an E? I think that's an E. Yeah, because G, F, E. So that's an E. And then it goes up to the F. So 7, 7, 8, 8, 8. And yes, those are true tablature. If you were to look on a bass, that's what you would be playing there. And so that's verse C, and then verse C again here. But yeah, as you can see, like, because I have verse B, fill C, you can do that. You don't have to, like, you can use whichever fill you want on here, and then you can just say, okay, well, after that fill, I want to go to verse A or something. And I think in this case, I do that. But yeah, so we're at verse B, fill C. And then I go into verse C, which is now 25, 21, 22, 23 minus 2s, or plus 2 is 25. So that will take us to 25, 26. So, sorry, 26. So we should be at 27 plus 2, 29. So I go there, 29. There we go. And then we do verse C again. So where are we? We're at 4. Got so much paper here. That's 7. That's not the page I want. That's the page I want. I'm not going to show you everything. I'm just going through the main gist of this, so you get the idea of how this works. So then now we're here. So 29. So then that's 29, 30 plus 2, so it would be 32. 33. So yeah, that would be our next one. So there we are, 33. 29, 30. That doesn't seem right. Yeah. 29, 30. Oh no. Yeah, that's. And then yeah, the interlude in this case is back to da-da-da-da, which is the intro again. And then once that ends, and then it goes to, as you can see, verse C again. So there's verse C, U3. And then we're back into the main gist of the song. So there's verse A here. So there's verse A, fill A. And then we just go through again. And that's pretty much the whole gist of the song. And then we have, I'll just show you, go through all these. It's pretty much the same thing. So then you have ending, and let me find the final page. And I am not sure how I end this. I'll have to look. So let's just go back one. Yeah, so we have the intro going through. Da 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 da. That's not the ending there. So then yeah, so there's this is the last one. So da 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 da, and then that's the intro, and then da 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 da. Do I have 2 in there? No. So go verse C, intro, yeah, and then ending, which is 3 bars because it would be the da 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 da, and then it ends with da, and it's a whole note. So if I go and I exit out of this, and then we play it, you can watch here, and you watch up here too. Goes to verse C. And you can see how it goes through. And it shows you there the measures. And now it's, in a second, it's going to go into fill B and you can pause it any time, and then you can start it up again. If you hit stop, then it goes back to the beginning. But you can see, and then I think you can even, so I can move, and we'll move ahead. Not sure where the song ends. Not sure how many bars it is. I have it listed as 104, so, or 105. So once we hit the last intro one here, oops. All right, so that should be it. So let's play it from there. here we go. Once in, once more, ending. As you can see, I changed the drums for the ending. And then the song's done. So that, my friends, is how this works. I hope that helps you out. So what you do is, let's just go quick gist of it. So you go, you make your song, you create the song same way you do with everything else. It's nothing fancy. And then you just go through pretty much use step record, and then you more or less say, I want this, enter, this, enter, this, enter. It's kind of like strange data entry, really. So, because you're just putting in, you're saying which order you want your pattern to go. So that is my video today. Once again, 21 minutes, not bad. It's half the time of the other one. So, thanks for watching. I hope this helps you out. And yeah, so I know there's going to be follow-ups on this because, like I said, I'm using this more. I bought this finally, and I'm using it now, and I'm trying to put all my songs in there so that I can go and do like an open mic, and I have my backup band here, and I just have to play guitar. So that's what I'm looking at. So once again, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Can I live in a tree? Can I go to sleep right now? Can I get anything for free? Bag of tea, climb a tree. Don't you know? Sucks to be me.